Imagine finding out your favorite makeup might contain a hidden killer, asbestos. It's a terrifying thought, right? And now, the FDA is on the verge of scrapping a proposal that would require cosmetic companies to test their talc-based products for this dangerous substance, a known cause of cancer. This decision has sent shockwaves through the health community, leaving many to wonder, why? Talc is a mineral used in countless products, from cosmetics and food to medications and personal care items. The proposed rule aimed to ensure that this widely used ingredient wasn't contaminated with asbestos, a known carcinogen. But here's where it gets controversial. The order to potentially kill this rule was signed by Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., leader of the Make America Healthy Again (MAHA) movement, which ironically aims to eliminate toxins like asbestos from our everyday products. This seems like a direct contradiction, doesn't it? According to Scott Faber, Vice President of Government Affairs with the Environmental Working Group, EWG, a nonprofit that has been advocating for stricter talc regulations, this move is baffling. Nothing could make America less healthy than having a cancer-causing product in cosmetics, Faber stated. It's hard to understand why we would revoke a rule that simply requires companies to test for asbestos. It's a valid question, and one that deserves a clear and transparent answer. The FDA hasn't issued a formal press release about this decision yet, and hasn't immediately responded to requests for comment. However, a legal notice posted to the Federal Registry suggests the reversal is due to concerns about unintended consequences for drug companies. Apparently, pharmaceutical manufacturers oppose the required testing. This raises another point. Should economic concerns outweigh public health when dealing with a known carcinogen? And this is the part most people miss, that the FDA is citing potential harm to drug companies as a reason to withdraw a rule designed to protect consumers from cancer. The notice states that good cause exists to withdraw the proposed rule at this time. But is that good cause really good enough when lives are potentially at stake? Asbestos, a group of naturally occurring fibrous minerals, is used in manufacturing to make products resistant to heat, fire, and electricity. The problem? There's no safe level of exposure. It's banned in over 50 countries because it's a known human carcinogen linked to a staggering 40,000 deaths annually in the United States alone. To put that into perspective, that's like wiping out a small town every year. Cosmetic companies have been aware of potential asbestos contamination in talc since the 1950s, yet the public wasn't alerted until the early 1970s. Despite this knowledge, the industry successfully lobbied the FDA to allow them to use testing methods that can detect some, but not all, asbestos fibers. This raises serious ethical questions about transparency and corporate responsibility. Asbestos contamination has been repeatedly found in talc-based cosmetics, including baby powder, a product disproportionately used by Black women. The lawsuits against Johnson & Johnson, which led to the discontinuation of their talc-based baby powder in the U.S. in 2020, paint a grim picture. The company has already paid out billions in settlements and is proposing a further $6.5 billion settlement for a class action lawsuit alleging they knowingly poisoned consumers. Furthermore, about 3,000 women in the UK have taken legal action against Johnson & Johnson, alleging similar harm. Despite the clear dangers and widespread use of talc, regulating it has been an uphill battle. An initial EPA ban in 1989 was quickly overturned by a court, and subsequent attempts to ban it have failed. Even with the Cosmetics Modernization Act of 2022 requiring testing of talc-based cosmetics, the current administration is now considering scrapping the rule altogether. In its notice, the FDA stated that they are acting on MAHA priorities, aiming to reconsider best means of addressing the issues covered by the proposed rule and broader principles to reduce exposure to asbestos. They also mentioned ensuring that any standardized testing methods protect users from harmful exposure. But does killing the testing requirement truly align with these goals? Could this be interpreted as prioritizing industry interests over public health? According to Faber, this decision is a tragic turn for RFK Jr., stating, "It's tragic that a person who has used most of his career to protect people from cancer is doing this." What do you think? Should the FDA prioritize mandatory asbestos testing in cosmetics, regardless of potential economic consequences for companies? Is the current administration's justification for withdrawing the rule sufficient? Share your thoughts and concerns in the comments below. Let's discuss this critical issue and hold our regulatory agencies accountable.